I'm gonna show you how to make this delicious blueberry muffin oatmeal that comes in at 395 calories and 32 grams of protein. But before I tell you how to make it, we're gonna see if this is actually any good by having some other people test it. 1, 2, 3. Now on the count of 3, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. 1, 2, 3. So it tastes good? What does it taste like to you?
Oatmeal. Oatmeal.
It tastes like oatmeal. Well, that can vary greatly, but at least it is good enough for a kid to try. And I think she wants more. Here, you can have another bite, then I gotta finish. So obviously it tastes good. Oatmeal is one of my favorite things to make for breakfast, or protein oatmeal, because it's really quick and easy to make. So let me know down in the comments what types of oatmeal you like, what types of protein you use in it or whatnot, because I like trying new things. I'm trying to get different versions of this to help you guys out. Because when you find a recipe that's really good, that's great, because you can eat a lot, but even then it still does get old after a while. Like my banana protein oatmeal recipe that I'll link that as well. It's one of my favorite ways to eat oatmeal, but you know, I have it a lot, so this gives me some good variety for that as well. And this comes in at 50 calories less than that other oatmeal, and you might think, well, what's the big deal with that? But if you eat 5 meals a day like I typically do, and you cut out 50 calories from each of those, well, that's an extra 250 calories a week that you're cutting out, which equals half a pound of weight loss. So those little things can add up a lot if you're really trying to focus down on your diet and get cut. But enough of that. How do you make this stuff? It's pretty easy. There are only 3 ingredients, starting out with just some simple Quaker Oats. Now, I get the quick 1-minute oats. You can get the old-fashioned ones. They're bigger, but I like these better. The texture works a lot better for me. And we use 1.5 servings for this. So that would be 3/4 cups if you're going by cups, but just keep in mind that size cups can vary a little bit. If you want to be as precise as you can, I typically use a food scale for just about everything. You can measure it in grams, and it says on there as well, 1 serving is 40 grams, so that is 60 grams of oatmeal that we're using for this. And as far as water goes, I really don't measure a certain amount. I just pour it in there, the amount that I think looks about right, cook it up, and I usually end up adding more water because I like it to be a little bit more soupier texture. But if you like it more dry, then you know, do the amount of water that makes you happy. So after you mix in the water with your oatmeal, throw it in the microwave about 2 minutes. Just be careful and watch. I usually do close to 1 minute and 45 or 50 seconds because it can tend to bubble over. And then it's a mess in the microwave, and that's a pain. So cook it, bring it out, and then we're adding the next ingredient. Next up, we have this NutraBio Whey Protein Isolate Blueberry Muffin flavor. Now, I'm not sponsored by them. Actually, I'm affiliated with Harder Than Last Time, but they don't have any flavors that go well with blueberry for what I was looking for this recipe. So I found this, and you can use pretty much whatever type of blueberry protein powder you find that you think will work well. Just keep in mind, with oatmeal, you want to get just whey protein. This was one of the few kinds I could find. Almost every type of flavored one like this typically is going to be whey plus casein, and that changes the texture of the oatmeal and just makes it taste gross to me. So I like this. It keeps it that normal oatmeal texture. It just adds flavor and works out really well. And for that, we are using 1 scoop, which comes out to 30 grams, and that's adding 25 grams of protein to this recipe. So that's where we're getting the bulk of the protein in this protein oatmeal. So you throw the protein powder in there. It does take a little while to mix in, but just keep mixing until you get it fully integrated into your oatmeal, the right texture and all that. Add more water if you feel like you need, because it is powdery. It's gonna make it a little bit thicker. And once you get that done, we come to the last ingredient, which is blueberries. Simple enough. And we are using 90 grams of blueberries, which comes out to 50 calories. You just drop them in there, stir them around, and then you're good to go. This batch of blueberries are a lot bigger. I like to find ones that are smaller because then you can get more blueberries in there and you have smaller ones, more for all your bites instead of really big ones. And I typically like more tart blueberries, whereas my wife likes the sweet ones. And the small ones typically are more tart. So whatever works for you, just figure out the blueberries you like. You can use frozen blueberries as well, but just be aware it's gonna make your oatmeal cold really quick. And if those frozen blueberries aren't just fresh blueberries, they might have other sugars and stuff added, so that can make the calories go up higher a lot quicker. And that is how you make this new blueberry muffin protein oatmeal recipe that I'm telling you is really good. You gotta try it. So let me know down in the comments if you do plan on trying this and what you think of it. Oh, we got someone else who wants to try it. Here she comes. Boop. You wanna try it? Ready? Is it good? She's chewing the blueberry. It's a big one. Okay, she doesn't like the blueberry. There we go. Do you want just some oatmeal? Just the oatmeal, no blueberry. Is that good? You like it like that? Okay. So if you don't like blueberries, then this might not be a good one for you. It's interesting. Wait, you just didn't want the blueberry. Now you're trying to open them. But this is a really simple recipe, easy to do, especially for mornings where I gotta get up early and go. When I go swim, I got certain times that they have lap swimming at the pool when I do cardio. So I get a lot of good carbs in there, ready to go to fuel your workout with some extra protein in there to help you build that muscle or maintain the muscle if you're in a cut. But check out, okay, here's some oatmeal. No. Remember to check out at Camber Fitness on Instagram. I post lots of recipes there that I do on the channel here, as well as my progress in the gym. Hit that like button if you like the video, subscribe if you're new, comment with anything you feel like down below. Just try to be nice, and we'll see you in the next one. I want some, I'm hungry too. And I'm about to work out. Anna, say bye-bye, wave, bye.